Hey guys, what's going on? So, the last video that I had created from $0 to $88,000 in Shopify has gotten a lot of attention. What's shown here is basically one of my students. Okay, his name is Stony. And Stony, when he first started e-commerce, he wasn't making any sales. Like he found some information out there. He started his store. He built it up, and he has a beautiful store. Okay, but he was struggling with Facebook ads. He was struggling with a lot of those things that most of you struggle with right now. How do I optimize my store? Okay, how do I make more sales? I'm doing free plus shipping, but I'm losing money. Okay, how do I stop my ads? When do I start my ads? How do I scale? How do I go from $0 to $100 a day? How do I go from $100 a day to $1,000 a day? Okay, as you can see, Stony here. I'm going to play the video here shortly, but Stony here started right around June 9th, okay? And from June 9th, he started doing some sales. He started making some sales here and there. And then as far as you can see, like he's averaging, roughly around $200, $300 a day throughout the entire month. But the other half of the month, he's doing about $800 to $1,000 a day, consistently every single day. And this is because of the training that I put out on the Social Stinger Mastermind, and also the advanced techniques to getting started. Okay, so a lot of my students, they come to me after the fact that they've spent $5,000 on ads, after the fact that they've spent over 3 months trying to learn how to do this thing correctly. While students like Stony here joined, and within a few days after our session. Okay, because inside the mastermind you also get a one-on-one session with me, and that's also limited as well, based on how many bookings and availability that I have. But you do get that one-on-one session with me during these masterminds, so that I can help you. I can log into TeamViewer, I can go into your ads, I can even help you set up your ads, I can help set up your ad copy, optimize your Shopify store and everything like that, right? So this is why a lot of my students are successful. I've had students named Omar doing over $200, $300 a day after 3 days of the session, his first session with me. Okay, I have students named Ray. He's doing over $2,000 a day after doing $200 a day. He was kind of stuck at $200 a day for the past 6 months, and then he joined, and automatically, boom, $2,000 every single day. Okay, I have a student named James. Went from $100, $200 a day, just like Ray, right? He was stuck at $100, $200 a day. He couldn't break free of that. He went through the mastermind, and he's doing $1,500 every single day. Another student named Bayan, from $0 to $2,000 every single day. Okay, Brandon, from $0 to $230,000 in 1 month. In 30 days, 90 days. He did over $100,000 in 1 month. The previous month, he did $75,000. Okay. And he's doing this consistently, on track to doing over 7 figures. I have students named Phoebe who just started, okay, and she started to make sales. She started making $50 a day, just within the first hour of our session that I had with her. Okay, I told her exactly what she was doing wrong. She fixed it. We fixed it. I helped her craft the ad, even go into her ad manager and help her create some ads. Right? That's what you get with the mastermind. You get my personal one-on-one attention, because there's a lot of people out there that need my attention. I don't have a lot of time in the world. I have the same amount of time as you, but within the mastermind, if you join, you're going to be able to get results like this. Okay. Now, on another note, I'm also going to be holding a free, basically a free webinar, teaching you how to go from $0 to $100 a day to $1,000 a day. How to optimize your store, how to set up your Facebook ads properly, how to find hot selling products. I'm going to be doing this on Monday. Okay, on Monday, let me see what day is that? Just pull it up here. On Monday the 7th, okay, Monday the 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing a free live training where I'm also going to be helping you answer any questions that you have at the end through a live Q&A. Okay, so be prepared for that. On Monday, I will be doing that with you guys. So with that being said, here's a clip from Stony.
What's going on? My name's Stone Ross, and I just want to give a quick testimony towards Teo Vagno and Social Stinger in general. It completely changed my life, man. It's about my 3rd month in e-commerce. I started out just watching YouTube videos and really, frankly, didn't know what I was doing at all. My first month I did probably, let me show you, $300 in revenue, and half of it was fraudulent. And I was like on the verge of giving up until I reached out. We had our first Skype, I got involved, and I'll just let the results do the talking. He's completely blown my mind away. You know, he showed me how to find winning products, how to properly optimize the store, how to find the audiences on Facebook to advertise to, how to scale up. I mean, this knowledge is enough to make millions of dollars, and it's insane. It's insane. So anyone that's looking to get into e-commerce, I highly, highly recommend to get a mentor early on and pay to know how to do it right the first way. See, you didn't end up like me. I was, struggling. So yeah, huge shout out, and I'm going to show you guys the results. So you can see here, when I started on April 26th, I was just petering around, didn't really know what was going on. I joined Social Stinger around June 9th, started implementing the strategies, and you can see I'm now doing steady $800 a day. I'm hitting the industry standard of 20 to 30% of that being profit that I can take home. And yeah, you can see. So anyone that is looking into getting into e-commerce, dropshipping in general, hit Teo up. He's the man.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, Stony, he's one of the members on our mastermind. If you are and you join, you can talk to him. Okay, all you have to do is just go over to socialstinger.com/mastermind, and that's where you can join. Otherwise, join me in this Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will be doing free training for anyone who wants to join. The link is below. Okay, it's teovagno.com/230K training. Okay, and that's where I'm going to show you how. I took a student from $0 to $230,000 in 90 days, and the best part was that they were brand new. They didn't know what they were doing, and so I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so once again, I hope you enjoy my videos. Okay, and if I don't get to your questions, hopefully on Monday, August 7th, 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be able to help answer any questions that you have. All right. And if you do decide to join the mastermind, join using the link socialstinger.com/mastermind. Head over there, join up, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Okay, right now we're at session 16. Okay, so the video that you saw prior was a freebie video that I gave out. That was session 4, and that was how to go from $0 to $88,000 using the free plus ship method. Okay, that was session 4. We have 16 of these. Each one of these videos are 2 to 3 hours long. And inside the mastermind, you get my own personal help. You can talk to me. You can talk to other members. You can talk to other successful members. We actually have on the back end a t-shirt fulfillment area as well, where you can actually get one of my designers to create your t-shirts. Okay, and this is a part of the mastermind. It's not free because you have to be a part of the mastermind in order to be able to do that. But compared to other coaching out there, okay, compared to other masterminds out there, I've had students who basically mentioned that this is the best training that they've ever had. Okay, here's another video of a student named Evan who I taught in 2 weeks. He's already made $600. Awesome, there you go. I like your hat.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so yeah, you know what? I'm really excited for you because you know what? I've taught you some really cool stuff on Facebook ads, on your Shopify store, and so far you've made, how much have you made so far? And just tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about when you started this whole thing, this program. Just go over that just real briefly.
Okay. Well, I started beginning of July, which puts me at about a month now.
Okay.
Made close to about $600, and prior to this experience, I'd never done anything like this before.
Awesome.
I knew that a lot of people were doing it, but it's just something that I've never had experience with. And from the get-go, the sessions were extremely thorough, very informative, very detailed, and it's pretty much been earn as you learn experience. And what I really enjoyed about it is the fact that, like I said, you had actually helped me set up everything. I didn't even have Facebook, and you helped me set up my business Facebook account, my store with all my different apps and all that. And you even helped me pick out a winner, which has actually been doing really, really well, and helped me put my ad together, optimize it, kind of narrow down my audience so that way I can, target a specific group of people who definitely have been purchasing, and that's really it's really impressive what you can do, whenever you have the right instructions and somebody to teach you these things.
Yeah, I mean, you went from zero to making, $600, and I think less than like 2 weeks, right? Has it been 2 weeks yet? In terms of when you started your ads?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been over 2 weeks. About 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, it's been right about that time.
Yeah, $0 to $600 in 2 weeks, and the potential to be, increasing that. Of course, I know you're going to be increasing that based on the knowledge that I've given you. Equipped with the knowledge that I've given you. And that's pretty cool, man. That's awesome. Like I've seen my students go from, $0 to $2,000 a day in the same position as you're in right now. And when I told them that you have the potential to be doing even $1,000 a day, they didn't even believe me. Right? I had a student named Brandon. He was like, I told him, I was like, hey Brandon, you're at $50 a day right now. I think you can turn this around to making $100 a day. He did. He pulled in $400 a day. Then he started pulling in $1,000 a day. He's like, oh my gosh, I don't think I could do this. Like, I was like, yeah, you can, man. I told him exactly this. I was like, okay, my goal for you is to make $80,000 by next month. That next month, his first original month, after he started scaling up his ads, he pulled in about I think it was like 50,000 or no, sorry, 74,000. His second month, he did over $100,000, and he didn't even believe me. Like at first, he was like, I just want to do 50K, right? He's like, I just want to do 50K and I'll be happy. And I said, yeah, you'll probably surpass that by next month. And that's what e-commerce can do, right? It can take you to new levels. It can take you from making zero. Here's this kid, 23 years old, from California, knows nothing about e-commerce. I brought him in the game, and he changed his life. Same thing that I want to do for you, Evan. I want you. My goal is to get 100 students to make 100K on Shopify. So far, I have 10 students who are doing that. Turn them into six-figure earners. Right. So I want to do the same thing with you. And by doing this properly, by understanding how to do it properly, through a mentor, through someone who's there for you, who's going to help you out, show you the way, versus kind of just like trying to do it yourself, and trying to learn it your way, and then spending all this money and not making anything, it doesn't make sense, right? So do you think that, out of everything, do you think that it was a well worth investment for you to learn all of this, to learn how to make $100 a day, to make $1,000 a day? Do you think that was a really good investment for you so far? What do you thought so far?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's well worth it. Anything that you can invest in, especially to get the knowledge and experience that you've provided me with. If I were to try to go and do this on my own, I probably would have spent $100 a day, $1,000 a day to no profit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I haven't spent anywhere close to that, and I'm making several $100s. So that definitely makes it well worth the investment to have somebody who's very knowledgeable and skilled in this type of business, because it definitely saves you a lot of money.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it goes back to the whole mentality of give a man a fish, teach a man to fish type of thing, right? I basically taught you how to pull in. I taught you the same methods that my other students are doing, that's making $1,000 to $5,000 every single day in sales, I taught you the
Right.
exactly same things, and even some more advanced training, which you could probably keep to yourself until later on. But that training that I gave you right there, just for today, that was some really high level stuff. So just go back into it, and that's how you're gonna be able to go from those $10,000 sales a day to $100,000 a day, and have the same control and control that wonkiness algorithm that Facebook has, right? So yeah, I'm really excited for you. I'm excited for what we've done so far. And so far, how many products have we tested so far? Just
I think actually we've only tested about 2 or 3 products at most.
Yeah, because we have those. Yeah, that's right. 2, 3 products, and we probably added, I would say, 5 upsells or something like that. Yeah. Over time, like I mentioned to you, your Facebook pixel is just going to get better and better and better, and your data is going to get better and better and better. And those days where you were I remember you were like really jumping up and down once you got that $80 a day. You're like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. There's going to be more to come. There's going to be days where you're going to be making $80 an hour on Facebook. There's going to be days where you're going to be making a lot of money, as long as you take the path that I've given you and just keep forward. Just keep moving forward. Keep doing the things the exact formula that I gave you, right? The Facebook ads formula. Launching the ads, how many ads to launch, when to stop it, when to scale, right? So that exact formula is how you're going to propel your business. But it does take time. It's not going to be overnight. Like you said, right? 2 weeks already, $600. That's amazing. I've had students, right? They've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on ads, and they're like, "Hey, Teo, how come I'm not profitable?" It's because they don't have the right training, right? Until they came to me. And so you're basically doing everything backwards. You're getting the right training first, making sure that your ads are going to be profitable later on, and then just taking whatever I'm telling you and just going with it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you came back to me a month later, 2 months later, and you've done everything that I told you. I would not be surprised at all if you told me you were making $1,000 a day. I wouldn't be surprised at all, because I know that you can do it with the training that I give you. So yeah, I'm really excited for you, Evan. That's great to hear.
Yeah, it's been great. Like I said, the knowledge that I've gained and just even within 10 sessions is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I would dare to say that this is probably the best e-commerce training that's out there. And I've tried several other ones before.
Okay.
I have.
Yeah.
And I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars and never saw a penny.
Yeah.
And this one, I haven't spent nearly that, and I've already seen several $100s.
Yeah. And it's consistent, right? That's the key there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the consistency. And that's what a lot of people are not able to do, is they're not able to get that consistency. And that's the key to actually making a business and breaking it, right? It's really the consistency. And you're gonna do great. I believe in you. I'm very confident that you're gonna be able to do this. And for me, honestly, it's not me to brag or anything, but I do have a 100% success rate with my students, that I take them from zero to making profits, so actually making sales. Right? I don't think there's a lot of people out there that can actually do that. But every single student that I've gone through sessions, they've made sales. Every single one of them. I haven't had one student who has not made a sale. And when that day comes, I'll be very disappointed in myself. But it hasn't come yet. Right? So and like I said, 10 students are already on track to doing over 6 figures. I already have one student who's on track to making 7 figures, over $1 million in just 3 months. Yeah. So this stuff works. It works really good as long as you put the time and effort into it, and you can turn this into a real business. All right. Like back in the days, we were talking earlier, like brick and mortar stores. To open up a brick and mortar store, 50 grand, and then you'd have to buy your products, another 20 grand, and then you just wait there and wait for people to come in the door. This is different. You're actually paying advertisements to get people in the door. As much as you're paying Facebook is as much traffic they can get you, right? But we're doing it a lot smarter as well, because we're doing it based on the pixel strategy and the scaling strategy, so it works really well. So yeah, any other last words for me? Yeah, I really appreciate you being a student. It was really enjoyable teaching you. Any other last words, Evan?
I think so. I would just say to anybody else who comes underneath you to gets trained by you to definitely listen to what you have to say and take your advice and your experience and knowledge and put it to use right away, because I mean, like you said, it is one of those things where you're going to get out of it what you put into it.
Right. Exactly.
So, I mean, if you don't work it and you don't treat it like a business, then it's really just going to end up being a money pit, because you have to get out there, you have to get your hands dirty, and you have to put the knowledge to the test.
Yeah. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say you're going to make $1 million or here and there. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you that it's going to be easy. It is a lot of work, as you've already seen. Right? It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you that this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's actual work. You're actually selling products that people love. And so you're on the right track. You just have to keep putting in massive action, massive focus, and take a look at my shirt, right? It's kind of coincidental that I wore this today, but yeah, don't quit, right? Don't quit. Just do it. So that's the key takeaway here, is that if you want to make 6 figures, if you want to make 7 figures, you have to pay your dues. There are a lot of things that you have to do in order to get there. I didn't get to my first 6 figure, my first 7 figure, without paying my dues. I had to work lots of late nights. I had to learn a lot of this stuff myself. Now I'm giving you all this stuff that I've learned over the years, over the struggles, over hundreds of thousands of dollars spent on ads, and I'm giving you that information. Really, like I'm just any normal guy. I wasn't born a Facebook marketer. I was born a baby, just like you, right? But we all learn new skills. These are the skills that I'm giving you, so that you can learn these skills to eventually go out there and fish for yourself and make a lot of money as well, and have fun while you do this as well, right? So
exactly.
Yeah. So Evan, once again, thank you so much for everything, and yeah, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you grow your business. So I look forward to hit me up on Skype, like hit me up and just say, hey Teo, I made $1,000 today. I'll be ecstatic. I'm like, wow, that's good for you. I knew you could do it. And I'm going to give you a time frame. I think you can do it in about, based on what we're doing so far in the pixels, I think you can hit that in about 1 to 2 months.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Realistically, about 1 to 2 months. As long as you keep launching new ads, as long as you keep optimizing your ads, about 1 to 2 months. And then, like I mentioned in the previous session, right, about once you have your winner and how you can jump it up to like $100 a day ad spend, just take that leap. Once you know that graph is looking really good, just take that leap and just go for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but once you take that leap, you let me know your results for the next day. I'm really interested. I want to know what that was, what you got out of that.
Absolutely.
Right.
I will do it.
Yeah. So, are you excited, Evan? You happy?
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
All right. Great. Yeah. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for the call. Okay, so these results are pretty much typical, right? You join the mastermind, you see an increase in sales. Okay, you change your life. $1,000 a day is $365,000 a year. Okay, to be able to learn how to do that, our mastermind is only $297 a month. That $297 a month, you're going to make that back in a few days with your ads. Okay, if you do everything correctly, you take everything that I've shown you and put it into the path of least resistance, you're going to get there. You're either going to spend $300 on ads and not make it work, and then kind of go back in circles and ask yourself like, hey, how do I do this again? So I'm going to spend another $300, not going to work. I'm going to spend another $1,000, not going to work, right? The students inside my mastermind, they learn how to do it properly from the get-go. Okay, they learn how to optimize their ads. For every dollar that they spend, they're making back a return on their investment. Okay, would you rather spend $300, $3,000, $10,000 on ads, and for the rest of your life not be able to make it work, or would you rather set it up correctly the first time, make it work, and save all that hassle and frustration? Okay, in my personal e-commerce career, it wasn't until I got that one-on-one mentor to help me out. I actually had 2 one-on-one mentors, okay? And those mentors helped me quadruple my income. Without them, I would not have been where I am today. And this is why I'm sharing all this information, sharing all this knowledge with you guys within these masterminds to help you. My goal is to get 100 students to $100,000 on Shopify. Within the past 3 months, I already have 10 students turned into 6-figure earners. I want to do that for you. That's my goal. Okay, so join below. Use the link below. Head over to socialstinger.com/mastermind, and also join our free, join my free webinar that's going to be held this Monday, August 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern. There may not be a replay. All right. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be seeing you inside the mastermind.